Alright, yeah, good intro. Okay, so today I wanted to talk about sleep deprivation. It's something I learned about very recently. In fact, just the other day, like 3 days ago or something, in my psychology class, and it touched my heart because I have been well, not extreme, but I've been experiencing sleep deprivation for the past 3 years of my life. Yeah, it's awful. The effects of sleep deprivation are just astronomically bad to you as a human being. Like, if you don't sleep, you're in a really bad place. If you don't get enough sleep, if you don't get the standard 8. I mean, of course, this all depends on how old you are. If you're not an adult, you need to get 8+ hours of sleep. So, I'm not an adult yet, so I obviously need to be getting my 8 to 9 hours of sleep every night, which I have not been getting. But ever since I learned about this, I've been getting 8 to 9 hours of sleep every night, because I am horrified of the side effects of sleep deprivation, some of which I've been experiencing. So yes, this will hopefully change your life. If you haven't already learned about this, this will hopefully make you a better person. Hopefully change your ways in life, and if you start getting enough sleep, you'll literally be the best version of yourself possible. Alright, so day one, we learn about sleep deprivation. It's just intro, right? So the teacher's like, hey, if you guys don't sleep, you'll get groggy and stuff. You will not function properly. Your reaction time will go down. Car accidents happen a lot of times because of sleep deprivation, right? A lot of famous accidents happen because of sleep deprivation. So basically, if you don't sleep, you'll mess up a lot. You will not be 100%, stuff like that. So I was like, okay, I can live with that, if I can get 4 hours of sleep or 4 to 6 hours of sleep every night, and still, being acceptable by our modern standards in our society, that's okay. And then day 2 hit, and he's like, if you don't sleep, you will die. No, he just kidding. He didn't say it like that. But boy, it was. Whew, he said okay. There's a lot to cover here. So yeah, whatever. Let me get started. First of all, there's no good side. There is no benefit to getting less sleep. Okay, there's no benefit. You won't be able to memorize more things. If you studying for a test, that's not going to help you. All right. You're not gonna. You're eventually gonna have to sleep, right? Getting naps won't make up for that lost amount time of sleep. All right, you have to sleep for long periods of time. Okay, you need to get your REM sleep in, and you can't do that if you take naps. You don't sleep properly. All right. All right. So why is this all important? Why should I be getting my sleep? Well, all right. Some bad side effects besides not functioning properly, right? Besides your reaction time going down, is your chance for diabetes. All right. There was a study done. There's this guy. He's a perfectly normal guy, right? College student. He was sleep deprived, getting only 4 hours of sleep for 6 days. Only 6 days, and he had diabetes. All right. Now I don't have diabetes, but I'm surprised why I don't have diabetes. Anyway, I'm not saying that you're going to get diabetes, but your chances of illness increase dramatically. Your chances of cancer increase dramatically. And your chance of heart disease goes through the roof. Like, I'm not sure how I'm in the hospital yet. I'm not sure why my heart hasn't stopped beating yet. I guess maybe if you experience chest pains, I don't know, that might be heart disease. I'm not sure what heart disease is. I gotta still educate myself on that. But it's crazy. Like, heart disease, basically, yeah, your body's not immune to stuff. So yeah, that I just found that was I thought that was interesting. But yeah, like you won't. Yeah, it's not only just not being able to function. You're actually like you're going to get very stressed. Your chances of heart failure goes up, and you gain weight because your body's telling you to eat constantly. So you'll be a lot more hungry or whatever. So yeah, a lot of scary things. Anyway, yeah, if you sleep, okay, there are three big things you need to do in life: eat healthy, exercise, and sleep. All right, it's not just eat healthy and exercise; it's also sleep. Okay, and if there's one thing I can do right now, it's definitely sleep. So you need to get your sleep. If you don't, you will literally die. All right. Anyway, so my goal this year, I guess, yeah, definitely didn't happen at the beginning of the year, but it will happen now. Is I will get my sleep. I promise myself I will go to bed at 8 o'clock or whatever. Yeah, I will. I have a weird bedtime schedule, like wake up at 4 o'clock sometimes or whatever. But I promise my body that I will get 8 hours of solid sleep. All right. Now here's another thing I want to get to. You have to have sleep for a long period of time. Okay. All right. You can't cut up your sleep like, oh, I'm going to take 4 hours of sleep now, and then I'll take a nap later today for 2 hours or something, or whatever. I don't care. The thing is, the more you sleep. Once you get up to 8 hours of sleep, you have a cycle, okay? You have a sleep cycle. Every 90 minutes, you go through a sleep cycle. And at the end is your REM sleep. Now, REM is one of the shortest periods at the beginning of your sleep. But once you've gone through 4 or 5 cycles, your REM sleep becomes longer. Like, you get more REM sleep. Your period of REM sleep extends. Yeah, it's hard. You can look it up online, I guess. Maybe I'll show a graph. On screen, I don't know. Here's a graph. There you go. Anyway. Yeah. Sorry, there's a distracting jungle over there. There's a distracting coral reef over there. There's a distracting extreme hills biome or whatever over there. This is a good spawn, by the way. Anyway, so you need, I think it's 6 cycles of REM sleep. By like your 6th cycle of REM sleep, your REM period has gone from 12 minutes to 30 to 40. So that's a big difference. If you get waken up before your long period of REM sleep, so if you get waken up like say 6 hours after you sleep, you will not have you will not have had that time to get your full rest for your brain to process everything. What REM sleep is, it's where your body is completely paralyzed and your brain is active while while your eyes are constantly twitching. It looks kind of creepy if you see someone in REM sleep. Also, it's I think it's easy to wake someone up from REM sleep. I'm not sure. Crap, what was I talking about? Something about REM sleep. Don't worry, I got my REM sleep. Anyway, so that's why you need to get all your REM sleep. You get solid 8+ hours, right? But here's the catch. Once you get to 8 or 9 hours, your cycles of REM sleep start to decrease, so you will get less and less REM sleep. Alright? And I thought that was interesting. I was like, so if I sleep for 20 hours, will my REM sleep increase to literally 2 hours per cycle? And no, that's not true. Your REM cycles will start to slow down. Right? You'll get less and less REM sleep with each passing 90-minute cycle. All right, each cycle is 90 minutes. As your REM sleep increases, stages 2 and 3 decrease as your REM sleep increases. I thought that was interesting. So it's 90 minutes solid, with parts increasing of your sleep cycle and the parts decreasing. Anyway, so yeah, that's why it's important to get a full night's rest. Also, while you're sleeping, that's when you form memories. All right, that's why it's good. You can remember stuff better after a good night's sleep. All right, after full 8 hours or whatever of sleep, you can easily remember stuff. So yeah, get all your sleep, and that's I don't know. Other than that, oh, another bad side effect. When you are sleep deprived, you don't know it. You may feel groggy, you may feel miserable, but you don't think your reaction time or anything is down. All right, you still think you are a normal functioning human being. No, you're not. All right, I am not. Okay, I am sleep deprived. Also, another scary thing. All right, this affects your life. All right, this is a lot of things. This is a lot of reasons why car crashes happen. And another scary thing that affects your life. Right, this is what I found most horrifying. Your body keeps track of every single hour of sleep you miss. All right, and every hour of sleep you miss, you need to make that up by sleeping for 2 hours. All right. Now, I don't want to do the math, but if I've been sleeping, okay, some nights I get 5 hours of sleep. That's awful, right? Other nights I get 7.5. All right, so we're gonna go with an average. The average human sleeps 6.7 hours. All right, I'm gonna go with that, and I've been sleep deprived for the past 3 years. So I'm gonna plug that into a calculator and see how many hours I have been sleep deprived, and then how many hours I need to make up. And the thing is, I can only make up sleep hours by adding 2 or 3 hours to my sleep schedule. Because if I add more, I won't get as much REM sleep. So I can only make it up in 9-hour cycles, 9 to 10 hour cycles, right? 9 to 10 hour cycles of sleep. In 24-hour days. So I'm going to punch that into the calculator, see what I come up with. You know I'm going to do this all after I record this, so I'm probably screaming internally right now of the numbers that I just made up. But yeah, get your REM sleep. Don't end up like me, alright? I'm grateful that I only have to make up 3 years of REM sleep. Hopefully, okay? I'm assuming that I've been a good boy and I went to bed at 8 o'clock like my parents told me to, okay? But there have probably been a lot of nights, right, where I haven't. And probably a lot more nights that I haven't gone to bed when I'm supposed to, when I, have supposed to. So I'm going with that I've been sleep deprived for the past 3 years and not 5, alright? I was back in the day, I was very good with going to bed on time. But yeah, you need to get your sleep. I need to get my sleep. So yeah, whenever you're watching this, if you need sleep, go to sleep. Make sure you're going to wake up tomorrow, alright? Make sure you're going to wake up tomorrow. And make sure you're not going to wake up at 2 o'clock at night, alright? Because, yes, I did wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning today. Wind was howling. And yeah, I had a hard time going back to sleep. So I didn't get all my REM sleep in. But I did get sleep, alright? And that's what matters. Always get your sleep. And your REM sleep. Never mind, it doesn't matter. Get your REM sleep. You need REM sleep. Get your 2 hours of REM sleep in. No, wait, 3 hours. I think it's on average you should get 3 hours of REM sleep. every night in the 90-minute cycle. Yeah. So about 8 to 9 hours of sleep you should get, which you will only in that time you will only experience 3 hours of REM sleep. So anyway, go sleep if you need to. That's also basically saying go eat healthy, I guess, and exercise, which I probably wouldn't. I wouldn't want to do that, but if I was told to sleep, and if I didn't kill me, I'd probably sleep. I'd be fine with sleeping, you know. I gotta go exercise too, I guess. Anyway, I thought REM sleep was interesting. Hope you didn't find this too boring, if you're still watching. Anyway, that's it. So yeah.